what's up? I'm Pastor Brian Ellis. Most people call me Pastor B. I was raised in South Jamaica, Queens, New York. I've been in South Carolina for years now. My two daughters was born in New York. My son was born here. I grew up in an area in the 80s in New York where our area was known as Crack Alley. Our area, South Jamaica, Queens, is really where the RICO law got started, but I'm not even gonna get into all of that. I got changed. I was looking at 20 years. I got saved on a park bench, and somehow God ended me up in South Carolina. I'm gonna leave it at that right now. Maybe we get into that deeper later. But I ended up here, and what happened was I was introduced to Christ by a young lady who was my girlfriend, who ended up being my wife for 32 years. She was the driving force behind me. He was the first one to see something good into me. That's why I always tell any youth or anybody I'm dealing with, if you got somebody that see that good in you, you keep them close to you, that see the greatness in you that nobody else sees. She seen me with eyes like God was looking at me, and when everybody else was saying I was gonna be dead in jail, she was telling me I was something else. So we ended up, long story short, we ended up getting married, and I was looking at jail time, but God stepped in, and she wrote some books on it that was in Barnes and Nobles. And she really seen greatness in me, and so we ended up getting married. We had 2 kids in New York. I didn't want to raise them around there. We ended up coming down here. My son was the only one born down here, and 27 years later, I'm still here helping out. I started out a ministry, which she was a part of it that really pushed me to do it, and it's called God's True Disciples. I got my brother Al Harris is one of the main men that works with me and helps the youth. We've had guns turned into us. We work with a lot of investigators to get these kids' names off the list. We do a lot of things in the street. But 2 years ago, my wife passed of 32 years. This was a woman who was there by my side, prayed over me every night. I could confide in. I mean, she was the one who really lifted me up. So losing her was really big. And today, what's on my heart, I just want to share with a lot of men out there that if you got somebody, stop looking for something else. If you got somebody that's with you and standing by you and know everything about you, you're good, you're bad, you're ugly, and she knows you and she's pushing you and she got your back, man, don't take that for granted at all, man. Every day get up, but tell her how beautiful she is. Tell her how much she means to you. Don't forget to tell her that, because sometimes you'll forget about it. You'll go through days and you have bad days, but you got to tell her what she means to you, man, because that means a lot. Because if you lose her, man, I'm telling you, it's something, man. I mean, my whole half, I mean, it's been 2 years, but I still feel it, you know. And I just I met my man here tonight, and we're gonna do some more talking. So I just want to give instruction of who I am, man. I do everything in the community I need to do. I get called on by officers to come to the schools. I've had guns turned to me in the school systems. Me and Al been in prison. We seen a whole block get saved, talking to some kids, all give their life to Jesus. We just came in. We use every gift that God gave us to help others, and we leave it all out there, and you know, and we do it from our heart. That's why I love my brother Al that's with me, because he got the same heart, man, and we out there, and we just want to see we really striving for unity, because that's what we don't have, man. That's one thing that's really baffles me, is how after all these years we still can't get the unity that we have, because when we come together, man, we are powerful force that can't be stopped. But a lot of times, egos and people worried about, you know, other things that don't even make sense. You could have much more and build much more beautiful thing. And I raised 3 kids, put all 3 of them through college. All of them doing good. I have a real estate agent. I have a married daughter with 2 grandkids. I got 2 grandkids. And you know, my son is doing well. They all own properties, and we own other properties. I taught them about value, so we're building a legacy here, and that's what I'm trying to teach these other young men.